Hey, hey, it's Don from Mr. Game Fight Club, and welcome back to the road to total domination. And this is night 6. Recapping last week, the start of this journey was actually pretty eventful. The first night saw some personal bests, like my first live 19-hitter, and a new personal best high score. Then on the second night, I very nearly got the whole thing done on 3 separate occasions. Apparently, I was just on fire that night because I also got a tremendously high score on one of those runs. And that run, by the way, was submitted to speedrun.com and is currently the fastest time for the arcade/hardest category. I may revisit that category again at some point later on, but right now I'm trying to do this. Right? The rest of the week, however, was more or less this game of whack-a-mole. Just when I think I have everything sorted out, some other a character-specific issue keeps coming up. First it was Vertigo, then it was Sauron, and then it was Diablo. Couldn't catch a break. So in my off time, I put in some effort to minimize risks everywhere that I could. But, you know, there's only so much you can do. Now, going forward, the format of these streams will be changing a little bit. Yesterday, I technically had the time to do some more live streaming, but I wanted to kind of take the day to experiment here and there. And I'm glad I did, because that did me a learn. First thing I've learned is I've been trying to brute force this challenge. You know, just keep playing until something happens. Which might not be like the healthiest or smartest way to do this, you know? From now on, every hour of gameplay will be separated by a 5-minute break and a reset to the test menu for verification purposes. Speaking of resets, there's going to be a lot less of them. The other thing I learned was the more often that I reset, the worse that I perform. So the rule from now on will be no resets allowed after the second match. So in other words, if I take a hit from the third match going forward, it's too bad. I'm just gonna play it out. And this is really just like a mental issue. Those of you who only know Mystery Game Fight Club online may not know Scott, but when we have in-person tournaments, Scott fills the role of both host and match commentator. Now, I would describe Scott as having a high degree of emotional intelligence, which allows him to read people in situations far better than I could. And he made an observation about me at some point after I had played a match in a tournament. He says, you know, you remind me of this well-known, noteworthy Smash Brothers player. He's known for being one of the most, like, hot or cold competitors. See, the problem is you get into your own head and you start to doubt yourself. Now, this observation stuck with me, and I'm starting to see it play out in real time. Because, you know, the more I reset, the more frustrated I get. The more frustrated I get, the more that I begin to doubt my performance. And the more I doubt, the more it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So the number of resets I do needs to be more limited. Just for the sake of, you know, stress relief and pressure and all that. So as a consequence, this means that live streams, they do have the potential to be longer in general, and especially longer periods of time where there's not a lot going on. It kind of depends on what my wrists and my arms will allow me to do for that evening. I've been doing 2.5 hour live streams. They could get a bit longer. that further reinforces the statement that I made at the beginning where I said these live streams may not necessarily be all that entertaining or exciting. And instead is here to document the feat and the journey itself. Nevertheless, if you're here watching and interacting with the stream, that's wonderful, and I appreciate it. It means a lot. So feel free to come in anytime and comment or chat amongst yourselves. Whatever. I'll be here. In any case, I am very happy to have you. So, with that, I believe I am ready to get started. So, I am in test menu, game options, everything is set to default. Yep, looks good. Stream is up. We are recording. It all looks fantastic. All right, so there we go. Let's just stretch our legs a little bit, right? Let's take it as it comes. Rage. Still have a hard time dodging the first fireball. Maybe I should super jump forward if I've got the reflexes for it. Rage. Trying to get me again. Doesn't matter. I'll look quick in. If I don't have him dizzy by the time he gets pushed into the corner, it's a bad time. Starting to figure out that if Chaos throws out a delayed, you can counter it, but it's not easy to guess. See, if he throws out just like a normal attack, I mean, he could just go for the fart, but he could also go for the battering ram. And if I'm, coming down from a jump, I really don't have a lot of time to react.
Rage.
You're supposed to throw those spikes out at the start. Not out. Narrowly avoiding those spikes. So I shouldn't be jumping. That throws off his manipulation from crouching.
Rage.
Girl, what we doing, girl? Walk happy on me. That's where the free block rule can really screw you. Be really careful.
Final battle.
For better or worse, the patterns in Final Battle More or less the same. So if they're paying during the main game, they are absolutely going to be just as awful here. In some cases, I can't quite decide if the AI is slightly harder or slightly easier. If it's for the lack of a better term. Or is it difficulty 15.5? You know, sometimes the patterns are very favorable for me. There's a shortstop. Not bad, though. Not bad for just stretching my legs. Took 3 hits during final battle. I think I was down 3 rounds in the main game, though. Now the final level. Okay. Alright, good practice, good practice. So my reset rule that I said earlier is in effect, which means no resets after the third match, or after the second match. If I take a hit from the third match on, well, let's just do that. I'm going to play it out.
Rage. I do find it good to start with Sauron, though, just because, you know, generally if a run fails, it's going to be with him or Diablo. It's really nice when I get, like, Sauron, Diablo, and Vertigo, like, straight off the bat. Well, if I take a hit in any of these matches, I don't have to waste my time. Rage. Saw it coming. Oh, this is still first match, yeah. Still first match. What I'm noticing about my runs, while I take a second to regroup,
what I'm noticing about these matches is that the hits I'm taking are getting a bit more spread out, which is good-ish. It just means that there are no specific hotspots that I need to be careful of or study for. It just means that I need to be more consistent overall.
Rage.
I do believe is going to be the final boss of this challenge. It's just consistency. It's not can I do it, because I know how to do it. It's can I do it all the time. You know, can I get this challenge done cold?
Rage.
One more. Let's see if we can get this run off the ground.
Rage.
So if I take a hit from here, let's just do that. I'm gonna ride it out.
Rage.
Diablo making me work for it.
Rage.
There's the hit. We're gonna take it though. We're just gonna move on. I came across one more situation where I was one hit away from victory, but the hit that came in was during the main game. I got a flawless final round, 13 total dominations and one hit during a round, and that was it.
Rage.
So it's just like, man, if they would cooperate with me just a little bit more. Just a little bit.
Rage.
There it slides.
Rage. Bad pattern from Vertigo as well. I am finding out that the mental game is every bit as much as important as any other aspect like execution and matchup knowledge. It makes sense. If you feel good, you might play better. If you're in a bad mood, you're gonna screw up. Rage. For that matter, if you're in a bad mood, you're gonna notice those screw-ups more. Rage. Oh, got a bad pattern from Armadon. No good. So that's two bad patterns in the same game. I mean, technically the pattern from Diablo wasn't optimal, but it was fine. Starting off with Hot Foot is not great. So if I don't walk back far enough, well, I can just take the hit from Hot Foot. Following up on that attack can be kind of tricky, depending on how on the ball he is about in the air and throwing fireballs and that kind of thing. The other thing he can do is what he just did, which is do the throw. Which is why I don't use that strategy all the time. That could end very badly. But it is funny when you get him bouncing back and forth. It's like, what are you doing?
Final battle.
Is watching out for chaos. Because depending on where you're standing. That can be very bad. But I think I figured it out. If I'm facing the wrong way, or if I'm in the corner, you should be able to use that advantage. And both avoid the fart and knock him out of the peanut bowl, and, like, you should be fine. Like so. I still got hit by the tail end of that hit box, but at least I was able to wiggle out of it. Out of here. Yay! That's a flawless final battle. How many hits did I take? I think I was another 3. 1 because I was just careless. No, I think I took 4. I think I took 4 hits. Yeah. One of those was just me being careless against Talon. The run's invalid anyway. Then I got 2 bad patterns and then Sauron. Yeah, that's down 4. But you know, if I could nail down one or the other, you know, main game or final battle without damage, it'll be that much closer. That much closer. Alright. Next run.
Rage.
Readjusted.
Rage.
There is something you can do there. Obviously, it's not 100%, or else it would have worked. But Sauron at full speed. You hold down back and do like a low block. There are occasions where he will try to bust you out of that block by doing an earthquake stomp.
Rage.
Get him to do it. Excellent opportunity to punish. Boy, he's really gonna... There it is. We'll need something like 30 seconds for him to do it once. Not the best thing to rely on, honestly.
Rage. Rage.
Sometimes you can get away with just doing down 2 and he'll block it and then try something else.
Rage.
Vertigo's another one where it's not great if she walks up on you. She has a lot of options.
Rage.
Thank you very much. First match, so let's see if we can get this run off the ground.
Rage.
That was an execution error on my part.
Rage.
Immediately taking a hit. But there's another manip. There's another manip here. Where for full screen, you can do that if you want. He will either jump at you or use the separation. Not a bad strategy if you're trying to retreat anyway. You can do that. Don't need blocks. Back up and reset. Walk up on him again. Resume my attack. That's valid. You can do that.
Rage.
Yeah, there's the hot foot pattern. That's not good to start off on. Block. Full screen. Yep.
Rage. Rage.
Brian Babin, welcome in. The best Mortal Kombat imitators back in the day were Time Killers and Primal Rage. Shame this series was the one shot. Yeah, this really had a lot of potential. Unfortunately, it was quashed before it could go anywhere. built-in anti-cheese mechanic is just very unconventional about it, you know?
Rage.
You over there with your flippy kicks and your spinny whatevers. You don't cut that crap out. I'm just gonna take your entire button away. Which version of the game is this? Midway Arcade Classic for 2? Nope. If you look at camera 2, which is the one like in the middle, that is the arcade board itself. So this is legit arcade.
Rage.
Match 3. Yeah? Match 3. So my no reset rule is in effect. Which means from here on out I'm just gonna take it how it is.
Rage.
Oh, I anticipate. That's bad. Anticipating Sauron. I really need to get out of my muscle memory. Got the 19 though. Whoa, that arcade stick you're playing on. Is that the Earth map artwork? Sure is. This is a custom build. Sorry, pushing buttons. My mind just in places. We'll go into details here in a moment. Okay. I have 2 such arcade sticks. I built both sticks specifically for Primal Rage. So we got the Capcom 8 top panel layout, which means you get these grids. It's much better for Primal Rage rather than the ergonomic styles that are popular right now. Because, you know, on every other fighting game, you don't have to hold buttons to push specials. But yes, this came from all fight sticks, or at least the enclosure was the case. The artwork I made myself in Photoshop. I think everything else pretty much came from like Focus Attack.
Rage.
And I think it was this year. Yeah, not that long ago, point of fact. All fight sticks started to offer like a bundle, like a pre-built bundle, where you can get like pretty much exactly this at like 1/3 of the cost. It's like, damn it. Super fun though. I love playing on these sticks.
Rage.
Competition stick? No, actually, this is the Industrious Lorenzo Euro stick, which I know it's splitting hairs. As a matter of fact, I split the split hairs. I had this obsession with trying to be super authentic to Primal Rage. So, as you may or may not know, Suzo Hap made the controls for a lot of arcade cabinets back in the day, but it was Industrious Lorenzo that designed and manufactured those sticks. So, it's like, okay, I should probably get an IL stick. But here's the thing. They feel different.
Rage.
Like, you wouldn't know it just by looking at them. But IL and Suzo Hap, they feel different. That is partly due to the fact that Suzo Hap sticks have, by default, a softer spring in them. So there's not as much resistance. So I got a Suzo Hap competition stick, and I took the spring out of it and I swapped it out into the IL Euro sticks, which is that's a little much. But the result is that it is softer, but it's not as soft as an authentic Primal Rage liver would be. I tried using the Suzo Hap competition stick by itself, and I was missing corners. It's like, how can you miss corners? That's not great. You switched to Sanwa ages ago and never looked back? Hey, you know, whatever makes you happy. I've tried a few. Fun fact, on the other Rage stick, that's the kind of one I like to experiment with. So like if I want to try different buttons or levers, I'll put it on that one. Right now, it's got a Seimitsu Nobi, Tekken player, anyway.
Final battle.
It's an interesting stick. One thing I noticed right away is that bullet top that comes on it, very uncomfortable. You know, I got these great big grizzly paws, and the pictures make the bullet lever or the bullet top make it everything. Actually, it's not that stuff So when you actually do all these rotations and stuff, oh, it's bad. Very uncomfortable. Just gonna walk up. Guess what he's going to do. Sit back in the corner. Wait for him. Ooh, I almost forgot what I was doing. So that's 2 flawless final battles in a row. I just gotta get the main game down. How many hits did I take during that run? I think it was 2. I landed on spikes. Yeah. See, when Blizzard comes in, I used to try and jump it, but he's also coming in with his own attack. He usually comes in with the elbow, and he'll knock you out of the jump. So you'll either get hit by the freeze or you'll get hit by the jump. So I decided, well, I'll try bed of nails because it passes its anti-projectile and pass the freeze, and then he just lands on the bed of nails again. Problem solved. The orange dinosaur, the purple tiger stripes, and Armadon, your favorites. Pretty good. Pretty good. Armadon is just so weird. Like, I remember trying to describe him to my friends back in the day. It's like, there's this Triceratops, Stegosaurus thing. It's not really either one. Sauron's a lot of fun, too. My mains are Armadon, Talon, and Diablo. Diablo, oh god, that's so much fun.
Rage.
Oh, that was an optimal pattern. I was just not paying attention. Armadon is like a Triceratops mutated to walk upright. Yeah, kinda, sorta. I don't really know what to make of it. He's like an Ankylosaurus, Triceratops, and whatever else. It's cool though.
Rage.
It's still first match. Yeah.
Rage.
Let's back it up. Block happy. And that's a reset. I don't know why this game never got a sequel. It sold great back in the day and was supported to damn near every console there was. There's conflicting stories about what happened with Primal Rage 2. Some people have said that it was like a marketing flub. People said, it was reported in the magazines that the characters were going to be human. But then interest died down immediately. Well, the whole point of Primal Rage is you're playing as dinosaurs. But the exec said Atari got the wrong message. They noticed that most casual players, they were playing as the human-like characters, Chaos and Blizzards. They were like, well, why don't we just make a fighting game with all human characters? You took the wrong message. Other people have said that there were technical issues. Something about integrating a hard drive into the game was causing a lot of problems back then. This is around the age of Primal Rage 1, which was also using a hard drive. I don't know exactly what the technical issue was, but it was something. It was something that wasn't jiving. And then, here in the last couple of years or something, some stories are being published that it was Midway that killed it off. After Atari went down, they got all the properties, and Midway killed it as a means to eliminate a competitor to Mortal Kombat. It's like, well, this is redundant. We don't need to have this game also. So the truth is in there somewhere. These days, because Midway is no longer a thing, those rights transferred over to NetherRealm and Time Warner Interactive. Actually, I don't know if it's or Warner Brothers. Excuse me, not Time Warner. Warner Brothers.
Rage.
Believe you me, people have been bugging Ed Boon about making another Primal Rage for quite a while. But, you know, the corporate overlords at Warner Brothers, they seem to be more concerned about adding DC Comics characters to games. And NetherRealm doesn't do anything but Mortal Kombat, so what are you gonna do?
Rage.
In any case, it's a shame though.
Rage.
Fine. Really made me work for that one. Almost got down to 20 seconds. God.
Rage.
Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. Worked out. Doesn't matter. Oh, whoops. You gotta use crouching low power and then a special. Whether it's the uppercut or the dead and nails, whatever. I'm so used to like knocking people out of the air with high power and then standing low power, and I forget. Match 3? I wasn't really paying attention. I think this is match 3.
Rage.
If this is match 3, then I am past my reset point. I'll just take the hits and keep going. Yeah, match 3. Okay, so no resets.
Rage.
Diablo immediately just walks up and takes a bite out of me.
Rage.
And that's a good pattern to start off with. Just going for the pulverizer right away. All the blood covering his face and everything. Yeah, man. This game had a lot of it.
Rage.
I remember it's probably one of my favorite memories of this game was just walking up on the cabinet to see it for the first time, which the 1.0 release was in the showcase cabinets. It's the only version it was. The showcase cabinets had like a 33-inch screen and stereo speakers on either side. It's quite a thing. But you know, I was 10. And you know, this game is brand new and just come out. And at the entrance, there's just a ton of people. Like, what is going on up there? So the closer I get, the more I start to hear things. I could hear it long before I could ever see it. All these thuds and roars and stomps. When I finally got close enough to see the screen, I'm seeing these claymation dinos just ripping each other, just absolutely going down. And then I look up and I'm like, is the health bar, is the health bar hard? Oh my god, what's with the brain stem? Oh my god, this is so gory. And I loved it. I was like, oh, this is so visceral.
Rage.
Going to Blizzard to wrap things up on this run. Dominations, I believe. I got a bad pattern from Sauron, and then I took a hit from Diablo. Or a bad pattern from Chaos, rather. Sorry. Bad pattern from Chaos, and then got hit by Diablo. Yeah. 12.
Final battle.
Yep. Nope, it didn't matter. Follow that up with high power. Just missed. So at the top of the stream, I mentioned that I'm going to start taking breaks every hour, and I have been playing the game for an hour. So, I'm going to take 5, stretch, that kind of thing, and I'll be back here in a little bit. Be right back. Okay, I am back. I have reset the game. I have reset my mind and body. So I'm back in it. All right, so for verification purposes, I am back in the test menu. Just to show that, yes, nothing has changed. Game options, everything is default except for difficulty, which is set to 16. All right, and we are ready to get back in. Let's see, oh, the stream's still up. I think we're still, okay, good to
Rage. Rage. Totally dominated by them. Rage.
I have no idea how long it's going to take to get this challenge done, but I'm in it for the long haul. I will keep going till it is done.
Rage.
That's the bad pattern from Blizzard. No way, no.
Rage.
I know I said that after the second match, I wouldn't be doing any resets, but come on. Man. That just sucks. Take a hit right off the bat.
Rage.
And that's second match for this run, I believe, yeah? Okay.
Rage. Rage.
What happened? Did I just slow down? Mess with my inputs? I have the urge to reset, but I shouldn't. Because I'm going to get myself into that trap again where I get frustrated and I reset and then I take more hits and then I reset and then I won't get anywhere. Just roll it.
Rage. Rage.
Okay, got a bad pattern from Armadon. That's just what's so rough about this, is that you have to hope for 14 rounds
Rage.
that you don't get, like, the one pattern that's gonna throw out the run for you. And everyone's got a bad pattern. That was Armadon's walking up to do the uppercut, and that's nothing I can do with that. If Talon starts off with his slide, that, like, if I don't jump immediately, that can catch me. Everybody's got one. So I just have to hope that none of them come up.
Rage.
Now that's not a bad pattern, per se. It's just, are they gonna making me work for it?
Rage.
She gets block happy. It's anybody's guess if I can get out of here safely or not. In this case, the answer's no.
Rage.
run's already over. I might as well go for it.
Rage.
Six isn't bad for taking 3 hits. So how many it was? Maybe it was 4. Diablo and both Vertigo rounds.
Final battle.
Everybody. Well, good news is Final Battle is coming along splendidly. That's the 3rd flawless Final Battle tonight. So all I need is 14 flawless rounds during the main game. That's all. Quote unquote. It's coming along, though. I think I'm closer than I am far away, is what I'm getting at. I'm still confident that I can get this done. I don't know if I can get it done tonight, but ish. Soon-ish.
Rage.
And you know, the thing is, I could move the goalposts for this challenge and say, well, it's just about getting to 14 total dominations. And I don't think anyone would fault me for that. I have already proven that it can be done. It's happened multiple times already. But much like a high score, that leaves the door open. Someone could hypothetically come in behind me and get this challenge done. So, I will march on.
Rage.
Until my victory is complete. Sauron being uncooperative as usual. Thought I could get away with at least one huge stomp. He wasn't going for it.
Rage.
Okay, if I go way back here. Oh, I need to be like actual, not just crouching. He's walking up like, do something. That's reset.
Rage. Rage. Rage.
Oh. Couldn't get out this time.
Rage. Rage.
Oh no. There was another hit that was supposed to get in there.
Rage. Rage.
supposed to be a jump backward.
Rage.
We gotta do something. If the super jump whiffs, I need to come up with another strat. That's what I'm doing. It's a standing attack. And it's getting countered.
Rage.
Ideal pattern. Doesn't happen as often as I'd like.
Rage.
That one's also good. As long as I don't stumble over the finish line. Oh, good first match with Sauron. Can't ask for better.
Rage. Rage.
Oh, that was supposed to be a super jump forward, which probably still would have gotten
Rage.
it. Okay, good.
Rage.
Not a great pattern. And I anticipated. Really got
Rage.
okay.
Rage. Rage.
See if we can get this run off the ground.
Rage.
That was a bad pattern, but luckily it lived. Oh, should let it go. It's okay.
Rage.
Jump. So, in accordance with my rules, I am going to let this go. Even if I take a hit here in the next 2 seconds, just let it go. Let it go.
Rage.
Let it play out.
Rage.
This is what I was talking about earlier. Resets beget more resets. I should just... Even though it's going to be another, 8 or so minutes before I can try again. And that's really just a mental thing, like I was talking about at the top of the stream. If I continue to reset, all I'll do is screw up more. So I need to just let this go. Deep breath. Let go of all that tension. It's okay. Alright.
Rage.
Just play the game, The day of rage. Wow. Really gonna walk up that whole way, huh?
Rage.
Okay. Got the bad pattern from Vertigo. The reason I keep calling these things bad patterns is because there's nothing you can really do. You just have to kind of take it.
Rage.
No, I saw where someone was playing one of the ports, and you can get away with just jumping over talent, just like a normal jump, and then do like down 2 or something.
Rage.
Just keep bouncing back and forth like that. That doesn't work here, unfortunately. That's music.
Rage.
So here's Diablo on this run. One of my bestest buddies.
Rage. Rage.
Now let's see if we can keep that, keep the flawless final battles coming. That's really gonna help me out if I can get the 14. Nice. Nice. Got 5 of them.
Final battle.
Okay, nope. Okay, that's out of the way. That's one less I have to watch out for. Stay down. Don't get jumped at. That's the 4th flawless final battle of the night. Coming along. We're getting closer. So I think that one was 10 or 11 total nominations, I believe. After I took the hit in match 3, I got a little careless because it's like, eh.
Rage.
So, the challenge here is to get not only 14 total dominations and a flawless final battle. That is what I'm going for. Just a complete no damage run.
Rage.
And I have attempted this challenge with other characters, and I couldn't make it work. So the best shot I have is with Armadon. So yeah, this challenge is completely unreasonable. I could, in fact, move the goalposts and say, well, this challenge is just nothing more than getting 14 total dominations. And I don't think anyone would really argue with that, really. But yeah, that's good. I don't think anyone's done that before. But I am not satisfied. I want the whole thing. Point of fact, if the goal was 14 total dominations, I would have been done on day 2, where it happened 3 times. So I understand that this is probably going to take a long time.
Rage.
Probably on the order of weeks, if not months. I'm good with it. I'm committed. Now, as far as tonight goes, I will just keep going until my wrists say that they are done.
Rage.
Okay.
Rage.
Okay, so that is match 4. Okay. Still got a couple of nuisances ahead of me.
Rage.
Apparently we're saving my nuisance fights for last. That's all far. I don't want to get too far away. Vertigo and Diablo is where it's the easiest to take a hit, like in the opening seconds. That's match 5. Match 5. We'll see how cooperative Vertigo and Diablo are. Let's just see.
Rage.
It up. She's just gonna walk it. She's gonna walk it. There's my hit for the match with this run. I am well past the reset point, so I'm just gonna keep going. Here's the thing that sucks. If I had jumped forward at that point, I would have gotten hit there also. So, well, how it is.
Rage. Rage.
So yeah, that makes 13. If Vertigo had just been that tiny bit more cooperative. And if I get a flawless final battle here, that means I would have also finished the challenge. Flawless final battles are happening. They are getting more consistent. Thank God, dude. That's one hurdle that I really needed to cross.
Final battle.
There's one. Try to go with the second hit of the run. Looks like it wouldn't have mattered if Vertigo had cooperated. That's 4, maybe 5. Oh, I was too far. That's what happens. There we go. That's a good strat. Just back it up whenever he comes on. So we got close to 14, but that was not a flawless final battle, so it didn't matter anyway. Okay. I think I'll do one more complete run. If I can get a complete run going. Take my next break.
Rage.
Oh, that didn't quite work.
Rage.
God, that was close. Could not have been closer.
Rage.
Nice. And good. Love to see it.
Rage.
Wait. Getting frisky. That's a little far away.
Rage.
Push it back a little bit. Get away from this corner. Okay, it's two.
Rage.
So long as Blizzard isn't a silly boo, should be able to proceed with the rest of this run.
Rage.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna roll with this run, good or bad.
Rage. Rage. Rage.
And I'm back. Unfortunately, the stream just kind of decided to die in the middle of Chaos's match. So even though I could say that yes, it went through flawlessly, we can't prove it. So, oh, okay, never mind. Vertigo invalidated the run for me. Thank you, Vertigo.
Rage.
And so with that hit, I will just go ahead and finish out this run and take my second break. Although I think after the third hour, or even inside of the third hour, I might call it quits there.
Rage.
Back on everything. See it on Twitch. Looks good on YouTube. I think we're totally back. Alright, cool. Cool.
Rage. Rage.
Nice. That's world domination, I believe. Which means yet again, I took one hit, and that was, 13. Gosh darn it, Vertigo. You and your bad pattern. There's something else I'm gonna try. Like, maybe the next time the Vertigo is the first opponent, I'll give it a shot. Is in past, like when I've been practicing, I've just walked up and pushed him and like it worked out. Though as I recall, that wasn't safe either. I think she can still go low and like still hit me Oh, that's not gonna go through. As long as you can shake out of it in time. DI. That is one of the few specials that you can actually get hit by and not take any health damage. Six. I think I got Sora on left. Oh, okay, apparently, yeah. Okay, but that's a seizure over there. Sora, and then I'm out. Well, I have dedicated myself to taking breaks after every hour of play. And this is the second hour. So I am going to take another break. I'll be back here in about 5 minutes. See you soon. Okay, I am now refreshed in mind and body. And again, for verification, I'm back in the test menu. Game options. So, just to prove that nothing has changed since I got up. The only thing that has been changed from the default is the difficulty, which is 16. Good to go. So I believe I saw a question come out that if I have a favorite home tour of the game, and I do. I like the MS-DOS version, of all things. Of course, all of them are janky in one way or another. They're all special like that, like snowflakes. The MS-DOS version is rather close to the arcade, so if you're looking for something that's like, you know, within reason of the single-player experience of the arcade, Microsoft DOS is the way to go, surprisingly. There are a couple of drawbacks. One is that the collisions are kind of weird in some places. So projectiles collide that aren't supposed to. Some projectiles especially will hit during specials that are supposed to pass through. Talon's Slasher comes to mind. That's supposed to pass through projectiles, but doesn't on MS-DOS. Vertigo especially has trouble with her lows. If she does her crouching low power, it'll miss, except for like at a very specific distance. The other problem is the music. The MIDI soundtrack that they went with is, it's hard to listen to. It is hard to listen to. Fortunately, you can quasi fix that. If you run the Microsoft DOS version inside of RetroArch, you can then use SF2 sound packs. If you're someone who plays Doom on DOS, some people kind of mess around with SF2 sound packs that way. Same principle. It is kind of fun to mess with. So go out there, grab you some SF2 sound packs, run it in RetroArch, and you're good to go. After that, I don't know, probably Midway Arcade Treasures Deluxe on Windows, specifically. That version fixes a lot of problems, a lot of emulation issues. It runs about 5 frames per second too fast, so it's pretty good. It's within reason. Then my budget pick goes to PlayStation. PlayStation Rage is good enough. It's a nice budget version. It's easy to run. Speaking of runs, oh god, that's a bad sentence. Got the runs. I'm ready to get started again, although I don't think I'm going to make it the full hour. I don't think I'm going to make it the full third hour. My hands are... They're just about done for the night. So we'll see how long they let me go. I am just about done.
Rage.
Yeah, I can feel it. Oh, it's gonna be soon. I think I got 2 full games in me. Oh.
Rage.
At the end of these live streams, my wrists are just howling. What is my opinion of the Sega Genesis version? That's the one I played most back in the day. As it happens, that's the one I played a lot too. And then when I got a 32X, I played on the Sega 32X. So it was a good way to get trained up but it's based on an older version of Primal Rage. It's based on version 1.7 versus 2.3, which is what this version is. So unfortunately, you don't get the full experience.
Rage.
Yeah, Genesis is where I got my start too. That was my first challenge. That was my first Primal Rage challenge. Is after I got trained up on the Sega Genesis and Sega 32X. But you know what? I'm going to go back to the arcades, and I am going to finish the game with 1 credit. And I did. Made it my mission. Made it my God-given purpose to go around town and
Rage.
my name at the top of all the leaderboards. Not that anyone was like competing with me to any serious degree. No. I think by the point I had returned to the arcades, pretty well everyone had moved on.
Rage.
Ooh. That's the bad pattern from Armadon. Thankfully that worked. So what match is it? Is that match? Well, that's match 3. Okay, so I am well and truly in no reset territory.
Rage. Rage.
There, yep. I was just about to say, this is where it gets dicey. Bad things can happen. And they did. When he gets into these block cycles, it's really hard to get out of it. Whatever. Keep on going.
Rage. Rage.
Thought I can get away with it.
Rage.
Had this run remained valid, that would put my other 2 nuisance fights at the end of the run. Not great either. Walk this back. Oh, he's not having it. Not having it. Yeah. So it wouldn't have mattered if I'd gotten through Sauron.
Rage.
Oh, right, I forgot. I said I was going to test out walking up and doing 2. I forgot about that.
Rage.
That's a new one.
Rage.
All of the problematic fights are problematic. That's... So I took hits during Sauron, Vertigo, and Diablo. Nobody was having it tonight, man. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Who wants to go bouncy bouncy? Oh, everybody does, huh? Oh, you other two, better hurry up. Oh, you missed out. Missed out.
Final battle.
I could have used Bed of Nails there, and I probably would have been fine. Okay, so Sauron, and then get him out. Good night. There's another flawless final battle in the bag. I'm getting good at this. Alright, so I got one more before my hands just totally shut off on me. Ugh. I mean, I'll do a couple resets if I have to, but I only got like one full game left in me. My hands are done. Two and a half hours, though. That's pretty good. 2.5 hours of streaming.
Rage.
That's a riff. not me.
Rage.
It's really hard to not screw up for 11 minutes straight. You know? Oh, Tom, that was the easiest combo in the world. How did you miss that? Oh. You have to do that every single time.
Rage.
Can't miss. Oh, same with that. Man. My hands are getting tired, man.
Rage.
I don't like to be here. I don't like to have Sora blocking in the corner for that reason.
Rage.
I swear by the time I actually get this challenge finished, I'm gonna have crab arms. Where are the muscles that actually control your wrists? Where are they at? Yeah, that can get a little bit crabby. I think a little crabby. Yeah. Puff up them forearms. That doesn't happen too often.
Rage.
Normally combos versus talent top out at like 4 or 5. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just gonna take it. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm just gonna take this run. It's fine.
Rage.
Expected him to do the stun roar a bit earlier.
Rage. Rage. Rage.
Technically, I've still got a few fights left to go, but I need to cut it off here. I have to stop. So, with that, Night 6 concludes. Still didn't get it done, but the good news is that final battle is becoming way more consistent. Anywho, yeah, the final battle is getting way more consistent, which is great news. It's fantastic. Now, as far as continuing this challenge, I plan to be back probably Saturday. I mean, maybe I might be back on Friday, but it's not. I'm going to be out of town and coming back in the same day, so probably not Friday. Probably Saturday. But anywho, thank you for joining me on Night 6 on the road to total domination. Challenge is not yet done, but so I'll be back. Thank you guys. I've been Tom from Mr. Game Fight Club. All the words, all the things. Good night. Bye.